This is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Here we go, looking at those numbers for today. 39 the high after a low of 33 this morning. Not much of a spread there temperature-wise, which is no surprise with all the cloud cover we dealt with today. Precipitation all in the form of rain. Drizzle amounted 0.03 of an inch of precipitation. The clouds are here, but also the fog. The dense fog advisory, essentially, which was for east of Lake Ontario and the south shore of Lake Ontario, that is now extended all across central New York through around sunrise, roughly 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. That means visibility is at times below 1/4 mile. Look at the visibilities right now. Near zero visibility in Skaneateles, Penn Yan, as well as Ithaca at 1/4 mile. Syracuse, not awful at this point, 1.5 miles. So that'll be a concern overnight before the precipitation moves in. And here's where it's coming from. Low pressure tracking out of the plains now, and you can see areas of rain extending out east of that already, and this leading edge will already be on top of us by tomorrow morning. Although the steadiest precipitation, I don't think, is until midday tomorrow. Taking a look at the temperatures, that front, the dividing line between some pretty mild air. It was 60 degrees as far north as Cincinnati. Obviously not going to get that warm tomorrow. Taking a look at the map, a lot of clouds here overnight, and here comes that first band of precipitation. Some very light rain or freezing rain to begin the day here in Syracuse. The steadier precipitation back to the west, and that overspreads the region by midday. Notice near 40. Places like Penn Yan and, or I should say Watkins Glen, Ithaca, mid-30s, Cortland, and Norwich. You know, we're not too far above freezing. 34 here in Syracuse, that narrow stripe of freezing rain back towards Sodus. And then the snow, Oswego, Pulaski, up into Lewis County. It may stay just south of Watertown. And then by early evening, the precipitation is probably ending as snow here in the Syracuse area. So the thinking as far as snow is concerned, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. tomorrow. Little, if anything, across the Finger Lakes. And then this area of trace to 2 inches from Sodus, Cato down through Syracuse, Hamilton, and Norwich, the bulk of which would fall very late afternoon and especially during the evening. And then 2 to 6 inches, Pulaski over toward Lowville, Rome, and Utica. But boy, we are on a fine line with those temperatures. You saw 34 for a high in the afternoon there. I think, you know, if temperatures are a couple of degrees cooler, that'll make the difference between just a trace to 2 inches here in Syracuse to maybe as much as 2 to 4 inches if we are cooler. I mentioned the precipitation tapers quickly tomorrow night. After that, looks like quiet day at Thursday. We probably start out with some sunshine. Clouds do try to increase here during the afternoon, but we stay dry during the day. So after that wintry mix tomorrow, some sunshine on Thursday, near 40 again. A new system comes in on Friday. This is a warmer system, so it's mainly rain, a little bit of snow mixed in east of Syracuse, especially the Tug Hill Plateau. A couple of lingering rain or snow showers here on Saturday. Sunday, watching a system along the East Coast. We're spared any major impacts, some snow showers a possibility. Cooler weather, 20s early next week.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.